Episode 121, Ridiculous Entertainment Trends.
So, let's talk about the entertainment industry and its never-ending quest for the next big trend. It's like they're on a perpetual hamster wheel, constantly spinning faster and faster. Have you noticed how trends in entertainment can go from cool to downright bizarre in the blink of an eye? 1 minute, everyone's doing TikTok dances, and the next minute, we're watching people juggling pineapples while riding unicycles on Instagram. I mean, seriously, what's next? Balancing flamingo lawn ornaments on our noses? And let's not forget about the reboot madness that's been happening. They're bringing back everything from classic movies to old TV shows. It's like Hollywood ran out of ideas and started raiding our nostalgia instead. I'm waiting for the day they announce a reboot of Reboot. Can you imagine? Hey, remember that show about computer programs fighting viruses? Well, get ready for Reboot Rebooted. It's like they're playing a game of entertainment industry, Simon says. But it's not just the trends and reboots that make me scratch my head. It's the never-ending cycle of celebrity feuds and social media drama. I mean, come on, folks. It's like watching a soap opera, but with fewer acting skills and more emojis. Sometimes I wonder if they're just trying to outdo each other in the who can be the most ridiculous competition. And don't get me started on award shows. It's like a parade of celebrities wearing outfits that defy the laws of fashion. I swear, some of them must have hired contortionists to help them squeeze into those dresses and suits. It's like they're saying, I may not be able to move my arms, but at least I look fabulous. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm just a comedian trying to make sense of this crazy world. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that the entertainment industry loves to keep us on our toes, even if those toes are tapping to the beat of a viral dance craze. So, let's raise a glass to the absurdity of it all. Cheers to the trends that make us laugh, the reboots that make us cringe, and the celebrities who keep us entertained, whether they're juggling pineapples or tweeting like it's their full-time job. Remember, folks, life may be ridiculous, but at least we can find humor in it. Thank you, and good night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me here tonight. I've been asked to talk about the ridiculousness of trends in the entertainment industry, and let me tell you, it's like trying to keep up with a caffeinated squirrel on roller skates. I mean, seriously, what's up with these trends? First off, we've got these award shows. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good award ceremony as much as the next person. But have you noticed how they seem to keep adding more and more categories every year? I swear, pretty soon we'll have an award for the best performance by an actor playing a character who's secretly a robot with a gluten intolerance. It's getting out of hand. And let's not forget about the fashion trends in the entertainment industry. I mean, have you seen some of these outfits? It's like they raided a thrift store during a tornado and said, "Yep, this is the look." I'm just waiting for the day when I turn on the TV and see a celebrity walking down the red carpet wearing a traffic cone as a hat. It's only a matter of time, folks. But perhaps the most ridiculous trend of all is the obsession with reboots and sequels. I mean, how many times can we see the same story with a different cast? It's like Hollywood is stuck in an endless loop. We've got more Spider-Men than we have actual spiders. And don't even get me started on the Fast and Furious franchise. I don't know about you, but I think they're running out of ideas when they start racing cars in outer space. Last time I checked, Teslas don't come with rocket boosters. Now, I've had my fair share of encounters with the entertainment industry. I once auditioned for a commercial where I had to pretend to be excited about a blender. I mean, come on. Who gets that excited about blending fruits and vegetables? I had to dig deep for that one. Let's just say my enthusiasm was as convincing as a politician's promises. And you know what? I even tried my hand at being an extra in a movie once. They told me to act natural, so I sat in the background, sipping a cup of coffee, and pretending to read a newspaper. But let me tell you, acting natural is harder than it sounds. Every time the camera came near me, I went from looking like a regular person to looking like a constipated penguin trying to blend in with the crowd. Needless to say, my career as an extra was short-lived. But hey, despite all the craziness, I still love the entertainment industry. It's like a wild roller coaster ride. You never know what's going to happen next, but you can bet it'll be entertaining, one way or another. So let's raise a glass to the ridiculousness of the trends in the entertainment industry. Cheers to the chaos, the fashion disasters, and the endless sequels. Without them, life would be a lot less entertaining. Thank you, and good night. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the entertainment industry, where trends come and go faster than a squirrel on a sugar rush. Seriously, these trends are getting more ridiculous than my attempts at dancing after a few drinks. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm just a comedian trying to make people laugh while wearing mismatched socks. Let's dive into the insanity, shall we? First up, we have these celebrities and their ever-changing hairstyles. One minute they're sporting a rainbow-colored mohawk, and the next, they've got a mullet that would make Billy Ray Cyrus proud. And let's not forget those elaborate facial hair choices. I mean, who needs a beard when you can have a beard that's shaped like a miniature garden gnome? It's like they're competing for the title of most creative use of hair products, and I'm over here struggling to tame my bedhead. And speaking of competition, have you noticed how reality shows have taken over our screens? We've got talent shows, cooking shows, dating shows, even shows where people just stand around and argue about who left the milk out of the fridge. It's like we're all voyeurs, watching other people's lives unfold before our eyes. I swear, I spend more time invested in these shows than I do in my own relationships. Maybe that's why I'm single. Note to self, start a dating show where the prize is a year's supply of pizza and unconditional love from a golden retriever. But let's not forget about the movie industry, where everything old is new again. Hollywood seems to be stuck in a loop of remakes, reboots, and sequels. I mean, how many times can we watch Spider-Man get bitten by a radioactive spider? At this rate, they'll reboot the Titanic so many times that the iceberg will have its own fan club. And don't even get me started on the trend of turning every nostalgic cartoon into a live-action film. I'm waiting for the day they announce the Flintstones, the documentary. Now, as a comedian, I have to admit that I'm guilty of binge-watching all of these trends. I mean, who can resist the allure of a reality show about competitive knitting? But let's remember to take a step back and appreciate the good old-fashioned entertainment that doesn't rely on gimmicks and trends. Because sometimes, all you need is a good joke, a heartfelt story, or a ridiculous impression to bring a smile to someone's face. In conclusion, trends in the entertainment industry may come and go like a whirlwind romance, but the true power of laughter and genuine connection will always stand the test of time. So let's raise a glass to the absurdity, embrace the nostalgia, and keep the laughter rolling, because life's too short to take it all too seriously. Cheers.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.